Hello! I did not know what to expect from this book. Alright, we flipped through it on stream, and there was a lot of stuff going on. And so I'm kind of like, I'm not sure what's going to be happening here. And so I started reading it. Fun cover, by the way. It kind of reminds me of like some classic G.I. Joe action figure art, the way the explosions look. Anyway, we flip it open and we get this really boring panel. But the really boring panel leads to a flashback, which is really cool. And this is the core of the story. These accidents on set are the core of the story. So we meet three people. There's this stunt dude, this guy here who's a like stand-up comedian, and an aspiring actress. And they all just come together. And so we start off here with the stunt dude, living his past, living his dream, and we immediately... Oh boy, here we go, this is the page I want. We immediately get to this like cool action shot, and you can kind of guess what happens based on this dude's face right here. So right now, it's not very assuming. Like, we see a helicopter on the previous page. We see like this really cool, I mean, look at this, look at this. This is some wild driving, man. Anytime you can get a car up on two wheels, you're a mad lad. And the stunt guy, well, he's making a Kirby face, and he is not happy, because there's a big crash on the next page. Now, we go from that to meeting our aspiring actress, and she is auditioning for a commercial about, like, milk of magnesia. Alright. Alright. Hey, everyone. I think if I read that on YouTube, like, I'm gonna get in trouble with the YouTube overlords. Like, I don't think they like it if you say the word constipated. Oh, I said it. Oh, no. You never know what people, like, don't like in this business, man. It's wild. She gets kicked out of her apartment. You know, pretty unhappy, pretty bad. And this is after she spent, like, days by the phone waiting on the ad person to call her. So, she has a job, working as a waitress in a nightclub. Look, this is Hollywood. This is how it goes, man. Most people that go to Hollywood or Nashville or wherever to make a career for themselves, they don't get no career. They get broken dreams and heartache. And they end up working as, like, a waitress. Here's our stand-up comedian. He's doing his set. He's getting some laughs out of people. And he hears her laugh. And he is in love or lust. Maybe a little of both. Probably a little of both. And so, as they're leaving the nightclub, where he was doing his act, where she was working as a waitress, they run into the stunt guy, who starts spinning the tale of what's going on. This is a hefty book, by the way. It's like 40 pages. And so we flash back to what happened here. This helicopter crashes, and he blames the director, because the director wouldn't listen to him. He's like, it's not safe, you can't do it. So our chubby comedian friend here was trying to lure her to his apartment to stay the night, and instead she's staying the night with an actual actress, or I'm sorry, not actress, makeup and hair specialist. You know what, somehow I missed that little panel when I was scrolling by that little corner box. I guess I read the book too dang fast. From here we get some real fun stuff. There's a lot of great development of these characters. This book is super dense. Text-wise, this book is like reading a dictionary. But you know, I kind of liked it. I don't think I've like read many comic books about this. There's like, wow, Tinseltown, right? The Alterna miniseries and its sequel, Losing the Light. And that's about it. This is not a material, a subject matter that I'm super familiar with. And so we started an investigation. Our dudes... There was that crash, that car totally crashed. And so our dudes go looking to go find the wreck, to examine the wreck, to see what happened. And as they're in there doing that, a guy comes in and tries to kill him. Yeah, we got intrigue, we got action, we got danger, we got fun little personal drama. Like, these three characters all are kind of like real people. They're well developed. And really, the only thing I can knock this book for is maybe it's a little too dense in terms of some of its text. and some of the art can sometimes look kind of not so great. Hold on, let me find a good face example, because there were a few faces in here where, yeah, here we go. Right across from where she's doing her audition at the bottom, like we get this really good looking face right here. This is like pretty stylish, and then we get this one. Either his glasses have shifted that way on his face, or his whole face has rotated wrongly and the glasses stayed the same. You know? And it's just little stuff like that. There's a place where a dude's forearms are a little too long, and it caught my eye. Like, I can forgive a lot of art mistakes, and usually they don't bother me too much. But when so much of this art is presented in such a nice way, and I see something that stands out like that's a little out of the norm for the style, it felt a little weird and jarring. That's really my only complaint here. Much to my surprise, I actually really had a blast reading this book. And look what this thing cost, $2.95 in $1990. This book was expensive. It was like a $10 book. That's like this son of a gun. Crazy stuff. I liked it. I haven't read the other issue that I have, but I'll give that a read here in a couple of days, and hopefully we'll get a review out. You all take care of yourselves, and oh no, Black Zeppelin attacked. You all take care of yourselves, and I hope to see you again next time. Until then, bye-bye, and we're listening to the Endless Space soundtrack from Amplitude Studios. It's a great game, and it's an even better soundtrack. So, if you like strategy games, check it out. Bye-bye.